One day, everything in this valley will be ours, my friends. Welcome on back to another episode of X Life. We are here for episode number 7, and I've got some great plans in mind. Thank you all so very much for all of the likes and everything on the last episode. You all are absolutely killing it. I want to see, just for the fun of it, can we break 10,000 likes on this episode? Every episode thus far has gotten extremely close, but in the last episode, we flushed out the rest of this building, tackled a wither, we became the hero of the villa, and it was all pretty awesome. We did a lot of work. Today, however, I would like to spend a bit of time working on our garden area out in the back here. I need to finish out what the rest of this building's going to be like and finish that tower there. So we got a bit more building to do, but the main reason I want to do this, we have Lizzie's flower mod inside of the mod pack, which is awesome, and I want to get some of these vines. There's a vine in here that has some red roses, like red rose flowers on it, and I want to get that and add it onto this lovely little face over here. But in the last episode, we found out that we can harvest wither skeletons inside of a mob farm, and they drop wither skeleton skulls. And my friends, I did a huge stream. We went absolutely insane making mob farms, and well, we have 6 diamond mob farms now, and this guy's been sitting in here. He's almost broken down completely there. And Joel recently told me we can put unbreaking on lassos, and it works inside of the mob farm. So we can turn this little guy into an unbreaking 5 wither skeleton. We'll probably go get a new one, but we have 33 wither skeleton skulls, which means we can get 11 more nether stars. Now this should be all the glass that we're gonna need here. I've been perfecting the design a little bit better for our wither killing station, and my friends, after we get that nether star sword, oh my gosh, it's gonna be so fast. I tested it with one of those. It's fully enchanted. It takes like 10 hits to kill a wither. We have our wither killing chamber, and I've been working on this design a little bit further, as I mentioned, and we actually want to get rid of this lovely little block right here in the middle and surround the things on the side and do a double layer on top. A weird thing I also learned about this glass is if you shift, you just fall right through it. So that's a little worrying, but it's something we'll have to keep in mind as we're kind of going throughout all this stuff. But we do this and bring it all right down to here. That creates a nice little box for us in the middle of this one. Everything is super dark in here because that's how this glass works, is it doesn't let light through it. So the middle of this thing is probably pretty dangerous, but we should be able to. This is always terrifying for the first one, is if we do this right here, I remove that middle block so it brings it down a block, because before it's clipping through the top, but if we do this, that's going to summon our lovely little wither. We should probably get our bow ready. And it's time, my friends, to start the wither killing montage. That's not good. That's not good at all. Yeah, he got way out. What? This is not how I intended this to go. He keeps coming back down. I don't know what's going on. No, now he's really out. Okay, that's not good at all. This is not the fun way to kill the wither, but we're gonna keep trying. He can't break anything, so he is stuck in there. I just don't have any way of hitting it. Maybe he's gonna dip back down enough to where I can hit him in here. Perfect. Okay, we've got one down. He's gonna die here, and then I'm gonna actually fix this design, I hope. We now have a total of 12 nether stars, everybody, and that is insane. And on top of that, these apparently drop files of animation, which you can use to make a magic broomstick or other flying carpets. But in the last episode, y'all might remember, we got our carpet of the hero. And here we go, Nether Star Sword. It's so shiny. Oh my gosh, we have to see what enchantment we can get on this. Oh no, you can't enchant it base out. You have to apply things with books. Oh, Well, I've tried every type of item from it. I got a sword, I got a pickaxe, and I've got boots. And none of them are enchantable, so maybe we just wasted a bunch of time and got some extra books and everything. But I think for now, what I'm gonna do is just toss all of it in here and forget about it and move on to some more fun stuff. I want to look into what we can do with that flower mod. I believe to get started here, we need to make an empty pollen jar, which is just 3 glass panes, and then we go around and just fill it up on regular flowers, and then we breed them together, and like we put them next to each other or something. I really don't have too many different types of flowers on me, so this is going to be a little interesting to get going, but I've got some poppies and I've got some rose bushes, and I think I have some other guys out here that we can use as well, being we've got these ones. Okay, so if we take our pollen jar here and just... Okay, now we have a peony pollen jar, and we put a rose bush down. Can we do that? And it gives us a pink hybrid rose bush seed. Oh, that's easy. Ooh, wait, what do we do with you? And then that, and we get a pink poppy seed. Oh, fWhip is happy. fWhip is very, very happy right now. He's talking in the third person. He's so happy. Planted down those flowers that we had and turned this into our lovely new greenhouse for the current time being. And I want to see what... Oh, wait, that's really cool looking. And then this is one of these. That's the poppy. Okay, so these are the 2 ones that we have. So we have pink poppies and we have the pink hybrid rose bush, which I believe we can just place down. Ooh, that is pretty. It's only 1 block tall, though. And then we have the pink poppies, which are also pretty cool. Ooh, I'm going to like this. This is going to be awesome. I've got all of my flowers set up here ready to go, and we've got all of them kind of laid out. So I think what I'm gonna do is take this guy right here. So we got the allium pollen jar, we do that, and then that'll give us the magenta hyacinth flower. And then we do this one again. We go here with this guy, and that gives us a magenta poppy flower, and then we can kind of just work our way down here, and I'll just go plant all of them, and we'll see what looks cool. I was able to get a red viney thing, and I wanted to just come over here and see what it looks like if we just kind of attach a few of them down here. I don't know how they grow or anything like that, or if they do grow at all. We'll find out as we're kind of living throughout this one. But I think that looks kind of sweet if we had those just kind of hanging down across the building every so often. Well, I've done it, folks, and unfortunately these vines do grow, and they grow like crazy. So we're gonna have to figure out something, and I don't really want to put string everywhere, but maybe we do go for more of an overgrown theme. We'll have to figure out some way that we can hide them. But I was able to get these lovely guys right here that are the little red flowers. Look, little red flower right there. But anyways, I think it's time that we do a little bit of decoration work out here and actually get this area looking like something that could be more of a garden. In order to do that, I want to bring in this sandy brick. I want to bring this back in and use it some more and create a bit of a border wall for ourselves. Not so high that we can't see out, but something that it looks like it's an actual cliff face around here so you can't really get up. And then that'll give us a good area where we can have some gardens. I'm thinking we're going to have a level. So we're going to have a level up here. We might have a staircase going down and everything like that. But my friends, let's go ahead and get some building on. What the heck is wrong with our sugarcane? And it is time for a progress update here. I'm completely transforming this area into something else with 2 different levels. So we're going to have the level down here, which I do want to have a small pond, maybe kind of going along this area with some flowers around it and everything. And up here is going to be a much more manicured garden area. This will be a bit more natural down here. We'll have the much more manicured area up here. I am planning on extending us out a few blocks this way. I think it would be kind of cool to bring it out along here. I know that's going to mean a lot of work down there, but I think overall it's going to be much, much better in the long run. Our vines are growing like crazy all over the place, and now that I have those ones on the wall, I kind of love those. You all will have to let me know what you think about them. But I think like these here, the red in it is still a little muted compared to the amount of blue in there, so, or the green, sorry, colors. Taking a look at our lovely new gardens area for the first time from the sky. If we can turn our carpet around here, that is looking pretty sweet. I do need to come down here, and I have a bunch of vertical slabs here that I'm going to add to help mix that area up. And I think I almost want to work in some granite like we had a little bit over there. But overall, I am so very happy with the shape for this one. I added in all of that polished marble along the top using a little bit of a trim, and I'm getting a little bit more depth inside of it over there as well. But I think it's time that we're going to take a little bit of a break here from working on this. I want to jump into the nether and grab another wither skeleton for myself and see if we can't get an unbreaking 3 at least lead for us. and then we'll come back and keep working on building all that stuff. I just need a slight bit of a mental break. I'm hoping we can find something in here. There has to be a way down. I know there's a bunch more to the Nether Fortress. There has to be one skeleton in this whole place. There's got to be at least one of them. Okay, where are we going? Any skeletons? Skeletons? Any wither skeletons? Anybody around here? That's how you find the wither skeletons, by the way. You have to sing to them. They come to you when you're singing. The worse singing that you can do, the better. The higher chance of wither skeleton. Oh, Mr. Wither Skeleton, where are you, my friend? Where are you? I don't know. No, that's not a place we want to go. Mr. Wither, I just want to harvest you for your head. It's gonna be fine. We just need a lot of skulls off of one of you. Anywhere out here. All these torches are not helping. Any lovely wither skeletons, wither skeletons, wither skeletons. Are we finding any wither skeletons? Nope. Nope. No. Hello, Mr. Piggy Boy. Have you seen any wither skeletons? That's a no. There's one. There's one. There's two. There's two. I don't have any extra leads, do I? That's a carpet, not my backpack. I only have one, but it has an Enderman in it, and it's almost broken anyways. All right, let's do this. Let's bring Mr. Wither Skelly Boy home. Come here, buddy. Whoop. There's one. Okay, and I'm gonna kill your friend. It's gonna be great. Now is for the lovely time where I'm just gonna spend a wee bit of time trying to get an Unbreaking 3 villager trade, or honestly at this point, any Unbreaking level. So, Mr. Villagers, who wants to trade me an Unbreaking book? Looks like we got our first librarian after we piled up a bunch of lecterns over here, and they're all moving over. Any luck? Looting 3, we already got you. Smite 2, don't care. Bookshelves, got 2 of those. And you, sir, don't want to be a librarian. Do you hate books? Do you hate learning? Do you hate learning? Is that what this is? You just don't want to learn, do you? Well, we haven't got an Unbreaking yet, but we did get Efficiency 5, which I don't have. So we're going to take you. And I think I need to just get rid of this Enderman. Goodbye, Mr. Enderman. Be free. You served your purpose. Thank you for being awesome. So close. Unbreaking 2. I think I'm going to... Anybody else? Anybody? Shield Bash? Sharpness 3. Unbreaking 2, it's better than nothing, and it's only 14 emeralds. I think we keep him for now. It's gonna cost 35 levels to put Unbreaking 4 on our lasso. Back to the zombie spawner for a little while. Back out in here in our lovely, lovely nether biome. I just realized as I was walking out here, I have a wither skeleton spawner inside of my backpack. So we can go set up a little area. I'm thinking down in those caves kind of below us. And we could just drop that down and grab one real fast and pick it right back up. That's gonna be, jeez. I hate these little puppy things. They're so scary. There's another one. Well, they just came up on me and I didn't realize it. And what the heck? What went into here? Oh my gosh, I'm taking damage. What is in here? Mob nothing. Don't tell me we just broke a lasso by putting Unbreaking on it. We're back in, the lasso's empty. And I just want to click it on any mob that I can to see if we can even put something inside of it, or does it just bug out? No, that worked. Okay, well maybe it was we just clicked weird. Let's try to not hit the piggy. Perfect. And can we put the piggy back out? We can. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. And let's go take this little corner over here, right over there, and turn it into a nice little wither skeleton spawner. And there we go. There's our first one. Can we put you inside the lasso? Yes, we can. There we go. Unbreaking 4 wither skeleton in a lasso. I like it. While we were gone, this guy managed to make another wither skeleton skull for us, and I did get another one while we're in there, so we were up to 4, which means we can go spawn another wither, which will bring us up to 4 nether stars, which means we can make one of those emerald mob farms. Alright, we were able to kill 12 of these guys earlier without any issues. Let's hope it goes about the same as it did before, and I'm gonna stay very, very far back here until he explodes. For some reason, there's been steak up here. Don't know how that got there, but it did. And the Emerald Mob Farm is set up and ready to go. It's ticking over here a few times. We've got about 15 sets of loot off of it, and so far only 2 durability has been taken, which I think that thing is going to be lasting for a very, very long time. This guy over here, we're going to have to change out into a new one very, very soon because I don't want to be losing him. We have 3 more diamond ones here ready to go, which means we can make another emerald one, and then the emerald one we can be using to make an infernal one. Coming out here now, it's time that we get back to working on today's project of our build project, and I did want to let you all, this whole place right here is it's double dirt certified. See? Double dirt certified all the way across. We are good to go there. No need to worry. But I'm going to get a few pathways in here. I think I'm actually going to do a pond up here and have it actually flowing downwards into another pond down here. So we'll break up that phase so it's not just this bricky stuff all over the place with our sandy brick. I think we can actually get a pretty cool feel out of it too. So that'll be really fun to work on. And what I'm doing right now is I wanted to make it so that this could kind of lean directly into where we have the other roadway. Brief update here is I have the pond in down here, which I'm actually going to be adding in some path block right around this guy, just so we can have a way to walk around and everything, you know, have a nice little border on where this grassy strip goes. And I'm going to bring that all the way out to here, and we can have a little bit of an entrance to get into it at that point. And then if we come over to the middle of it over here, we can have another little entrance right there. Then coming up to this side, I've added in a few of these lovely little flowers here. I'm just trying to get very, very colorful. We have the other pond up at the top of this and making it look like it's kind of flowing down into that one. Then we can just fill these areas with a bunch of greenery. I'm thinking we'll do a tree right here and a tree right here, similar to those ones that we're doing way down there. And then I added one of these thingies right here. I'm blanking on what they're called right now, but we've got this in here. It looks pretty great and it's doing its thing. And it's come out to a bit of a seating area right in here, but I'm leaving this part for now because I want to have all the vines grow up and everything, and we got to get this tower built out. Check this out right here. 59 wither skeleton skulls. That's it's a little broken, but as you can see, I have a few hanging lights, fairy lights in my hand right here, because we've got a little bit of a dining area over here, which I absolutely love. So I added 3 trees in here kind of to block the house a little bit. And then I added in this small little area where there's some firewood or something that they might be bringing into the house. And then I've got this cool little seating area over here, which needs some decoration on top of it. We're going to throw some breads and things, maybe some drinks and whatnot. And then I got a jukebox over here so we can hang out. And we've got a nice little, I don't know, prepping of food station of sorts. But what I was thinking is we could do one of those and bring it up. Let's see, that would be even right here. So I want to bring it up 2 and go right here. All right, I figured it out over here, making it look a little bit like we have a picnic going on. The fairy lights are in place, and I like them. I know they're kind of like more of an oriental style Asian lantern of sorts, but I think we're going to leave them in here. The rest of them, I couldn't figure out one that worked well. I did try a few different designs on this. We've got a little bit of a bucket hanging out over here. I figure it could be an ice bucket maybe, and then we've got a bottle or a carafe or something right here. We've got 2 loaves of bread out on it, you know, just places for people to hang and have an awesome little picnic. And I've been throwing a few more flowers and things around this area, and it is starting to look fantastic. Let's get on the carpet, and taking a view from all the way up here, we see carpet. So I've spent a very, very long time getting this small section done, but I'm really, really happy with that. Also, I put our lionfish or tigerfish or whatever the heck it's called. He lives in that pond now. I've been trying to think of something to throw down in this spot here, and what came to mind was trying to come up with a design for an olive tree, which I feel like is a very normal thing to see around Greece and everything, and I feel like they have more of like a grayish bark color almost. I'm kind of making this up on my own here. So we're using acacia logs, and then I'm going to use some spruce leaves, something a little bit more like that, but I think I need to get a few. I don't like how it just feels like very cut across that point, but that should be pretty good for the tree. Getting ourselves like something down here, just something to fill this spot. It was very, very big. I'm going to add a little bit more of this kind of ground foliage flowers around the place, but we'll give ourselves maybe like a little bit of a ring around it so it can be like that, and maybe just some tall grass throughout here. That could be pretty good. There we go. Something like that should be pretty perfect for ourselves. And now I got to finish up the rest of our lovely little gardens over here. These things have taken a heck of a lot longer than I thought they would. I was prepared to have this be kind of like, oh, a quick build and we'll tackle some other things today. No, this purely because I'm thinking of it from more of like a design style. This alone right here, I know we've killed a bunch of withers and everything today and got some skulls and all that, but oh my gosh, this little bit right here, I think I'm probably about hour 4. Well, I guess we built up all the walls. Like hour 4 since the walls were finished. That sounds about right. And there we have it, everybody. The garden area is very much finished off now, besides, and don't really focus on that area. That'll be fixed up here soon. But all of the plants are in, the flowers everywhere, and I've added in a small little bench area down here where we can hang out. We've got a little lantern and everything, and it's looking awesome. The olive tree is finished up in here, and this is as close to a crate of olives as I could find. It's actually a barrel of potatoes. And coming up here to the next layer, I added in our lionfish to this area. Scott has claimed that he is the twin of the evil Leopold, So we need a name for this guy here. Let me know down in the comments what we should name our lionfish. We've got everything over here ready to go. The one last thing I got to finish up for today, my friends, is I got to figure out a way to control these vines a little bit better. And I want to add some detail to this side with using the vines and everything, and redetail that guy over there. And we've got a lovely little tower on this side that needs to be completed. So I think it's time that we kick this off into a little bit of a mini time-lapse mode and build out this here lovely tower. And there we have it, my friends. The new tower is done, and this base is starting to look so very cool. I'm in love with this villa that we've been building up here. That tower just fits perfectly up there. I love this little bit of the view right there. We have the big spike, and then it comes down. We have kind of a larger, fatter version of it, but just not quite as tall. Oh my gosh, I think it is absolutely amazing. And outside of that, we did a lot of work around this entire place, adding in the vertical slabs to the entire wall that we have here. And oh my gosh, folks, if you play modded and you have access to these, just that little bit of depth there for this tall, flat wall made it look a million times better. I'm so in love with that now. Before, when I had first set it up, I was like, this isn't the best. And then coming out back here, all of these vines are growing up like crazy. We do have an update coming very soon, if it's not already out by the time that this video goes out, but we're changing the vines in this mod. We're adding a new set of vines for Lizzie's flower mod, where you can actually make it so you can make vines that don't grow, so they stay where you place them, and I think that's gonna be absolutely amazing. Then outside of that, I added a bit of a balcony up here, which I think is very cool. This wall just felt super flat, and I needed something else to go along with it. So that tiny little balcony up there came out from it, and it just, I love this little like stripped log right here with everything going on. I think it worked out so very well. But my friends, that is everything we've got going on for today's episode. So thank you all so very much for watching. I do appreciate it. I got one last thing to show y'all. We first and foremost need a name for the lionfish. If you haven't left one in the comments, please be sure to do that. And second off, I lent Catherine one of my magic carpets, and she brought me this lovely little cluck shroom back from a mushroom island, which is one of the Minecraft Earth mobs that we have inside of this mod pack. So we need a name for our lionfish and one for our cluck shroom, I believe they're called. And on top of that, you might have noticed that I have set up a map area where you can see Jack's base right up there, and Catherine's base is literally right here. Like, that is the very edge of her. So I think that's really cool. And I think I'm taking like that mountain. I'm taking this mountain. I think this might be Villager Mountain over there, and I want to transform this entire valley. So we've got a lot of building here to do, my friends, but thank you all so very much for watching. I do hope you enjoyed today's episode. Mr. Cluckshroom, please stay inside. And my friends, please be sure to click that like button down below if you did enjoy today's video. Click that subscribe button if you're brand new, and I will catch you on the flip side.